right, I know I've spent a lot of time down here at the expo. There's one thing that I'm just genuinely in love with, and it's the tray and canopy setup. I mean, you've seen my tray and you've seen how absolutely functional it is. And now that we've got the new tray with the bed sides, we can go from tray platform to tray with bed sides to tray with a 4-wheel camper on it. But there's one thing that's missing, and it's one of these gorgeous canopies. I can't wait to get my hands on one of these because I think they're absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna have Shannon from Norweld, Australia, show me around the canopy so we can get more familiar with it and see the ins and outs. Hey Shannon, good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Austin.
All right, can you fill me in? Like, what's this canopy about?
Yep, so as you can see, this is on a Ram 2500 Power Wagon. We fitted this up last Tuesday, actually. So we took the bed off the vehicle, put you guys call a flatbed.
Yeah.
And then we mounted this canopy. Now, this canopy is our top-of-the-line deluxe canopy.
Okay.
This is how we normally go camping in Australia. So people use these to secure all their personal items. You spread out, you can see we've got awnings and rooftop tents.
Right.
And we generally camp on the ground with swags and tents. So this just enables you to get into some country that you probably wouldn't be able to if you were dragging a caravan. You can unhitch, take this in, and you can function. You can live off the grid, I suppose. With
right.
A huge power system in there. So 200 amp lithium battery,
wow.
Solar you can put on. So yeah, you can live off the grid.
Oh, absolutely. And then you guys there's like the bulkhead water tank underneath the tray.
Absolutely. So that's about 30 gallons we carry there. But we do have some bolt-on jerry can holders on the rear. So you can carry extra water or fuel if you need to as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me about some of the construction? Like what makes the Norweld stand out from, like the durability aspect of this?
Yeah, I guess that's what we're really famous for in Australia is the fact that this gear, it doesn't crack out. We've got great warranties and guarantees. A lot of the material is being beefed up. We do thousands of kilometres over corrugated roads. What do you call it, washboard?
Yeah, washboard roads,
corrugated roads. And that, just doing that work, that's what kills light duty gear. So the last thing you want is cracking, dust, water inside your canopy.
Exactly.
So we make these things very strong. We fully weld them. We don't bolt and rivet stuff. That's what breaks, So having it fully welded makes it very robust. I guess some of the other features is that we own a lot of our own extrusions, which have been beefed up, and that makes it very strong. So I don't know, do you want to walk through here?
Yeah, let's go ahead and walk through.
I guess an example, I'll just take you back over this way.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you can see how this is constructed. This is 50 by 100 mil by 3 mil. In Australian terms, I think 4 by 2 inch.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can, that goes on the front and rear. We've got this extrusion here, 2.4 mil thick, but it's a channel system, so we can mount all our shelving units and other third-party accessories up onto the roof, keeps it out of the way. I guess what this really means is it's super strong. We can carry, in Australia, we put boat loaders on the top, so you can carry we call them a Tinnie, but it's a V-nose punt. You can put it up, engine in the back here. You can go out and head out fishing.
Wow.
We've actually had these in the workshop where we've put 4 ton on the roof and being able to open the doors. You'd never put that sort of weight on a vehicle, but it just goes to show what you can do with this gear. It's not going to break.
Right.
I guess one of the things I mentioned earlier is that we're sort of famous for no dust, no water, and that comes down to how these doors seal.
Okay.
So these extrusions, our hinges, they're ours, we own them, and we preset them so that the adjustment in the door is actually by the hinges here.
Oh, okay.
So these seal up. It's got a gutter system around the door, so if it rains, the water just channels out, down and out.
Yeah.
Once it's sealed, it's pressurized, so when you're driving along, you've got positive pressure, you don't have any dust ingress.
And then it looks like you guys have a lot of accessories that can like either bolt onto the outside.
Yeah.
You know, like this table, like the step.
Yeah,
you were
we do.
saying like the roof rack for the tinnies.
Yeah, do have a lot of bolt-on accessories. You can see we've got the different shelving units. We've got the ARB twin compressor with a tank on it that you can mount up to the roof.
Oh, cool.
We've got travel buddy holders. They're like a 12-volt oven. They're a tiny little oven. We can mount those up.
What?
Yeah. So you can keep all your pies warm.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, so there's on the outside we've got the roof racks, we've got rooftop tent bars, we've got awning mounts for different awnings that you can mount. This one's got a 270-degree Boss aluminium awning on it, and you can see we've got a tent up there as well. Clip-on accessories, we've got the clip-on step, that's pretty cool. Got a clip-on table with a pop-out sink.
Right.
Got a little table on the other side. We do have bolt-on jerry can holders out the back here, and that's a Norweld. That's a diesel jerry can, but we do have the fresh water as well for additional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is modular, so you could take this off, put a spare tire there.
Correct.
Or
yeah, it depends on what your needs are. Yeah, if you want to retain the spare underneath, you can utilize these spare wheel mounts to hold the jerry can, as you see.
Oh, okay.
It's got 37s on it, so we've got an adapter kit that we can mount that you see. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then can you show me the electrical system?
Yeah, of course. In this particular, we've got a couple different wiring packages we offer.
Okay.
This one here is the top of the line. So it's the Red Arc Red Vision. So we can see what's coming in, what's going out. So you can see that's 95% full. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah. And you can see where the power's coming from. So when the vehicle starts up, you'll see that the car icon, you'll see how much charge is coming through from the alternator. If we put solar in, you'll see it coming through on that icon, you'll see how much charge. And we've also got 240, or it goes 110 volt, yeah. We can charge off the mains as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, that's using a Battery Manager 30, that's a Red Arc product. So what that is the AC charger and a DC to DC charger. So that manages the charge from your solar and your vehicle. We've also got the hardcore lights. So you can see here, we can change the mode and change it to amber just to keep the bugs away, and you can wind them up and down. So it's all LED, don't draw much power.
Right.
On the other side, we've got a 2,000 watt inverter. This has got a 200 amp lithium battery, so yeah, you can live off the grid.
And I heard Isaac mention earlier that you can go pretty extreme on the battery, like how much amp hours you can take with you.
Yeah, depending on the set out, like the 200 amp lithium battery actually sits behind this drawer.
Oh, okay.
In this instance, Dave's actually got a fridge slide drop mount, and I can show you how that works. But if you wanted to put more battery capacity in there, in Australia we use upright fridges, so we use the 130 litre Bushman fridge. So that actually gives you a little bit more real estate behind it. So you could fit another 200 amp lithium battery there, and then you're set.
Oh, okay.
We use
because you were talking about induction cooktops earlier too.
Yeah, just saves you taking propane or gas cookers.
Yeah.
So we use the electricity on an induction cooktop through the inverter.
Oh, okay.
Yep, nice and light. They're cheap, easy to pack away. Not going to blow out in wind. There's a whole heap of advantages of doing it like that.
This is like one of the reasons why I think this would be a great tool to get out and adventure, because it's modular enough to where if I was a tradesman, I could still use it for work.
100%.
And then I could go out and get lost on the weekends.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we do back home. So there's a few different things in America at the moment. We've got a couple. This is the Deluxe, as I mentioned. So we've got different length canopies to suit different models. This one's the 2200 or 2.2 metre long, but we do have 1900 and down. In Australia, we have quite small cars. This is actually quite big. Did you want to have a look at this?
Absolutely. Let's check out that fridge slide. Because this is not very common here in the States.
Okay, righto.
Although it should be.
It's a Clearview product, so we just include it in the packages. So when we get these, you'll either get an upright fridge mount or one of these. So these just lock into place like this, and so these slide out. Because they're quite tall, we could actually drop this back down here so you can get access to them. So it's nice and easy.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. That's really cool.
Yep, very easy. Yeah, this drawer, as I mentioned, you put that battery sits in behind there, so it's well protected. You can stack stuff on top, as you can see here. So we're not interfering or shorting anything out. So we've also got a slide-out table. It's pretty standard for the Australian map on here, but we haven't got one for the US or Canada yet. But yeah,
I love it. I love how unique that is with the map on there. That's really cool.
Yeah, people love it.
Absolutely. And so, if somebody were to need to access the battery, is it pretty simple?
Yeah, it is. It's just a matter of pulling out the mat, and there's a panel up on the back, 6 screws, and you can get into it.
Oh, super simple.
Super simple, yeah. For safety, I don't know if you saw in there before, but we've got the resettable circuit breakers. So if you've got to work on the system, you can isolate it, so you can work on behind the panel. All the wiring is in through cable trays, so it's all tied up. It's not going to chafe and cause shorts or whatever. So there's a lot of thought and designs gone into it.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of detail and a lot of care being taken when you install a system like this.
Oh, look, at the end of the day, the last thing you want when you're out in the middle of nowhere, this is the stuff that's going to save your life, you know. You don't want failure. So we put a lot of energy and effort into making sure everything in behind that panel. I wish I could take it off and show you, because it's a work of art. Everything is so tight, it's all nice and neat. The guys do a fantastic job.
Well, hopefully one day I'll be at the factory and we can look behind that panel together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love to have you over there, mate,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then, like, I'm guessing all the same stuff. So with my old tray, I didn't have all these beveled lines here, and it was a little different. So this is, can you just show me around the new tray?
Yeah, so look, we're always improving what we do.
Right.
And so, you know, it's just about not having dust retention. You know, you guys have snow and all that, but you just pull that out. Nice and, we've got our locks there, all adjustable. That all seals up, as you can see. And for the different make vehicles, we've got different size boxes. So all these boxes and guards, all are modular. They slide to suit the different wheelbases. So, for example, the F250 and the Silverado, they would have a bigger box at the front. This guard would move back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, that's how we do it. A lot of the mounts and that you see, I don't know if you can see in there, down inside there.
You get in there.
In here.
Might be able to get in there.
Yeah. That's the stuff that we've invested a lot of energy and effort into, making sure that those are strong. That's the stuff that if that's not right, it'll let you down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those mounts and all the corrugations and.
Yeah, you're getting the right lingo.
Yeah.
So I guess one of the other things that we've really worked hard on is making sure that the features of the vehicle, such as your radar, everything works.
Right.
We don't get these vehicles in Australia as often as we'd like, so it does take a little bit of time to get everything going. But with this particular one, we've been able to relocate the radars and the sensors.
You got your sensors right there.
Yeah.
Here's your radar.
And the LED lights work. So there's no error codes come up on your dash. You don't have the hyper flash on your dash when you change the lights out. So we've been investing a lot of time and energy in getting this right, because it means a lot to people, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess moving around the back, there's a few other things that we didn't touch on earlier. We've got our drop-down ladder. These are all the poly locks, so we're not having to use mechanical over-center latches. These are all poly locks, all designed by Norweld. They lock out. They're really cool. It's nice and easy, just slips in like that and down, it'll never come out.
Wow.
The ladder's built with tie down, so there is an area here that you can utilise.
Okay.
I've seen guys put propane bottles there, tie them down, which is handy.
Yeah.
Underneath, this is a feature that a lot of people love. It's a pull-out trundle drawer. That's 200 kilo, rated slides of 400 pounds. I don't know that. But yeah, that's in its own envelope, so it's dust proof, waterproof. There's a seal here. So yeah, we can do river crossings and not get water in there as long as everything's the latches are adjusted correctly.
Right.
But yeah, the other cool thing is that all that number plate light, your registration plate, is all integrated in here. So if you leave your lights on at night and you want to see what's in here, yeah, you just pull it out and leave the lights on. You can see.
Okay.
In there, yeah. Just locks up like that.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Shannon. I really appreciate you showing me around.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I love you guys' product. I think this is genius, and you guys have spent so much time and you've worked tirelessly to not only just like perfect what you've done, but to even make it better after you felt like you perfected it.
We're always improving, mate.
Yeah.
Always improving.
What did you tell me the other day?
Necessity is the mother of all invention. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and you guys have the necessity over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is fantastic. Yeah, thank you again. And you came all the way from Australia to be here. This is just, it's something else.
Yeah.
You don't see that every day.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a wild ride. Interesting start to the trip, but yeah, it's just about time to go.
A huge thank you and so much gratitude out to Shannon Moyle of Norweld, Australia. Thank you for taking the time and showing me the ins and outs of the canopy, the build quality, everything you guys pour into this. It's absolutely incredible. I'm Austin with WolfPac-Outdoors. All howdy. Perfect.